Okay, so good morning everyone. So today we are going to discuss a new topic, but we're still in Unit 11. But our lesson is Lesson 6, which is all about word problem. Okay, so in your book, the first word problem that is given is all about perimeter. But today we are going to discuss first the area of the word problem all about area. Okay, so I have here four examples of word problems. So they are mixed up. It's a set square and a rectangle word problem. Okay, so now first we have to read each word problem. So word problems are different from the one that we have answered before. So you have given a rectangle figure, and then there are some of the dimensions in the rectangle or a square. But this time we are going to use a situation wherein we are going to find the area of the polygons, either square or rectangle. So, but we have to read first carefully so that you will know whether the problem is asking for the area of a rectangle or a square. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the first example. So we have here a square shaped cloth has 8 centimeter on each side. Find the area of the cloth. Okay, so we can answer this in two ways. So we can draw it or directly solve it using the formula. So we have learned that the area of a square, so since this is a square, so this is our clue, a square. So it means that we are going to use the formula for finding the area of a square, because the problem says a square shape. So it means we are going to use the formula for square. So we can draw it. So I said before, we can draw it. Okay. So a square shaped cloth, so for example, this is our plot, has 8 centimeter on its side. So this is our 8 centimeter. Okay. Now, a square have all sides equal. Okay, squares have all sides equal. Okay, now if this side is 8 centimeters, it means the other sides are also 8 centimeter. Okay, so we have discussed all about the area, which is side times the side. So we're going to use side times the side since this is a square. So all we have to do is change the number or the word side with the corresponding measurement for the side. So the side is 8 centimeter times another 8 centimeter. Okay, so you are asked how many, or what is the area of the cloth. So we are going to find out what is the area of the cloth. Okay, so the inside space of the cloth. So 8 centimeter times 8 centimeter. So first we multiply 8 times 8. So 8 times 8 is 64. And then centimeter to centimeter, centimeter by centimeter is centimeter squared. So note that your answer should be expressed in squared units. So don't forget, if it's centimeters, so use centimeter. Okay? So be careful with the unit of measure. So if it's centimeter, we will use centimeter. Okay? So 64 centimeters squared, that is the area of the cloth. Okay? Now let's go on to our second example. So a rectangular wall 6 meters long and 5 meters wide is to be painted. What is the area of the wall to be painted? Now, what is our clue here? If we are going to use whether it's a square or rectangle, so it's very visible that our question number 2 is find all about area of a rectangle, because it says here rectangular. Okay, so it's here already. So this is our clue, a rectangular wall. So it means we're going to find the area of a rectangle. Okay, so let's draw. Let's draw first. So a rectangular. So let's pretend that this is the wall that we are going to paint. So we are going to paint. So how big or what is the total space that we are going to paint. Okay, so it says here that the wall has 6 meter long. Long means the length. Okay, so we will write here 6 meters. So notice the unit of measure that we are going to use now, meter. Now, and 5 meters wide. Wide means the width. So the width, so this part is the width, 5 meters. Okay? Now, 6 meters long and 5 meters wide. So again, last topic, we have discussed all about the area of a rectangle and how are we going to get the area of a rectangle. So simply by multiplying the length and the width. Okay? Because a rectangle have different dimensions. If they will have the same dimensions, so it's not a rectangle anymore, it's a square. So notice that they are almost the same. See, side times side. Here is length times width. Only they differ in the dimension because the dimension of the square are all same. So that's why we write side times side. While in rectangle, dimensions are different. So we name it length and width. Now let us just substitute the value of the length. So what is the length? Length is 6 meter. Length means the long. Long, so length is 6 meter. Times our width, which is the width, 5 meters. Wide. Wide and width is just the same. 5 meters wide. Okay. Now, first we multiply the number. 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. And then meter times meter is meter square. So the answer or the final answer is 30 meter squared. So the area of this wall is 30 meter square. Okay? Now let's go on to our next example, which is question number 3. 3. Mother wants to cover the surface. So for example, you have the surface of a square table. So notice the clue, square. So what is the shape of the table? The shape of the table is square. So for example, you are going to cover or put something on top of the table which have the shape of a square. So let's draw the square. So for example, this is the surface of the table. If you're going to look at it on top. Mother wants to cover the surface of a square table with the plastic. Okay? Now, what is the area to be covered if the side of the table measures 4 meters on each side? So this time, the side measures 4 meters. Okay? So all sides are 4 meters. Now, we are asked about the area. So it says here, what is the area of the surface that needed to be covered? So again, we are going to use the formula for the area of a square or rectangle. So we are going to use the square since the problem asks for, have the clue of the word square. So it means this problem is asking for the area of the square. So we're going to use side times the side. Okay, so again, we are going to substitute the value. What is the value of side? Side is, so what is the side of our square? 4 meters. So we just write 4 meters times, so again, the side which is 4 meters. Okay. Then multiply 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, not 8. 4 times 4 is 16. And then meter times meter is meter squared. So the area of the table is 16 meter squared. Okay? Now let's go on to our next or the last example. So Mila is making a project. So their teacher asked them to make a tablecloth. Now how many square meter of cloth does she needs if her tablecloth measures 9 meters in length and 4 meters in width? Okay? Now, So the teacher asked Mila or the other pupils to make a tablecloth. So for example, this is the tablecloth that they're going to make. Okay, so it's in the shape of a rectangle because it says here, so where is our clue? Okay, so there's no word of a rectangle, but you will see there is the word length and the width. And you will see that the measurement or the dimension or the given dimensions are different. So it means that it is a rectangle. It is not a square. So let's write 9 meter in the width and 4 meter in the 9 meter in the length, 4 meters in the width. Okay, so this is the measurement of the tablecloth that Mia's going to make. So 9 meter by 4 meter. So first, we write the formula. So the formula for what? For rectangle or square? So it's a rectangle. So it's very easy to determine if the problem is asking for the area of a square or area of a rectangle. Because if it's a rectangle, the dimensions are different. See, 9 meter, 4 meter. While in square, the dimension is all the same. 4 meters, so it means all sides are 4. So here, they are different. So length is 9 meter, width is 4 meter. So the formula for the rectangle is length times the width. Okay, then we change the length with the number corresponding to the length. So length is 9 meter and the width is 4 meter. Okay, now we multiply first. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, and then meter times meter is meter squared. So the area of the tablecloth is 36 meter squared. So again, before you answer the word problem, first you have to read it carefully. So read it carefully and then find a clue whether if it's a square or a rectangle. And then you should know the given facts or the numbers that is given. And then you will decide whether you're going to use the formula for a square. So a square is side times side. And then the rectangle is length times the width. Okay. And then you will solve for for what is asked in the problem. So that's all for now. Thank you and have a nice day.